what the fuck? You were like, try and hit me.
I was showing off there.
Yeah, basically. Do a little dance.
I know.
I've driven down that road a couple of times and it's never been that busy. Oh no. Well, look, my trousers. Woo! That's a lot.
Go safely. Travel well.
Right, hello. Exciting things are happening right now. Well, they're exciting if you're me, anyway. This morning I got up before the stream started, and I grinded masonry. I did napping to 5, and then I made a mole. And then the easy part was then finding large stones and breaking them apart to get masonry level 2. So now I can build a pottery bench, which is what I'm going to do right now. we can build a hand press. Okay. But yes, pottery bench. I think we'll just put you... No, we'll put you there, it just looks a little bit nicer. Before I do anything else, I would like to make... a bowl. Oh, we can't make the crucible yet, we need to grind pottery. Why have we got a nail left? There shouldn't be a nail left. Anyway, let's grab some water. And let's grab 2 clay. Oh, while we're here, we can grab a lighter. And, oh yeah, clay. 2 clay. Wow, 52 clay. I have been busy. I've just been putting it down without even really paying any attention to it. I feel like there's something else I need. Oh yeah, wood to make charcoal. But let's make a bowl first of all. Let's pop you down. And I think we just need 1 log. Fire the bowl. Yeah. We don't need charcoal. Huh? Yay! Right. First things first. Let's keep that on us. But let's have another. Oh, oh, we've already done it. Okay. Put him to bed. And then tomorrow we can make the forge words. There. Just trying to think, I wish there was some other way to make some sort of illumination. Make your own candles or something. Misery gone. Love it. Okay, let's drop you down over here. Let's drop the mint. Keep the lighter on us for the moment. The lighters aren't going to last very long. I want to check these magazines. Oh, we've already read the pottery magazine. That's really good. And what is our pottery? How much did you get that from that one bowl? 14 from the one bowl. Okay, good. That's one bowl, by the way, not a womble. Just saying. Let's build the forge. Why can't we build the forge? Oh, we can. Right, what we need to do is list oh wait, no, it's the furnace, isn't it? Yeah. But we need the large ceramic crucible first. And then once we've got the chunks we can use the forge. So what we need to do now is make a whole load of charcoal. Put that down there, I think. I think we'll just dump this here for the moment because honestly just kind of a little bit swamped. Right, yeah. So what we need to do is grind pottery, really. So let's grab all the lighters and matches that we have. I think we're pretty much going to use them all, or most of them. Let's have a look. Yeah, like only a few of them up. They're a little bit better. Let's grab some clay. Definitely want a mortar and pestle. Can we make a mortar and pestle yet? I'm confused. Oh, we need sand. Got a feeling there might be a sack of sand around here. Seems strange that you need a sand to make the mortar and pestle. Okay, that's not a big deal. We just need to grab the spade. And there's some sand to the south. Oh yeah, we need the sack. We left one, we left a couple out here. Oh, now we're mortaring. Mortar and pestle. Honestly, I don't. It's not like it's something that I particularly think is especially useful, but I need to level pottery anyway to get crucible. To get the crucible and to get pottery level 1. So we might as well build one. We'll build the crucible and then we'll see what we can do in terms of blacksmithing. Might as well take you. We've got a lot of stuff to smelt. There's no question about that. Oh, do you know what I should have done? I should have installed the better blacksmithing mod. So that's a mod that lets you kind of smelt more things. So I might take the opportunity to do that shortly. What is foraging now? Coming up on 8. Nice. Oops, shouldn't have done that. That could have gone badly. Is the... yeah, it's just the handle. That's fine. I was just worried about the spade there for a second. Can we... might even be able to carve a shovel now. It's not called a shovel. Spade? Yeah, wooden spade. Yeah, we can actually carve one anyway, so wouldn't be a problem if it did break. But look, the unhappiness is gone because of the bowl. Very, very happy. Let's put these reading glasses away because I can only imagine that they negatively affect foraging, although I've not tested. But logically speaking, oh, actually there is a way we can find out. If we wear them, there's a way to test it. If you hover down here, say there's no malice, but if you wear like say a mask over your face, or if you wear certain helmets like motorbike helmets, motorcycle helmets, they'll will give you a negative to your foraging. It'll tell you if you hover over the little eye symbol down there. It actually tells you that it also tells you for the weather, for example. Like at the moment there's a very small malice to the foraging because of the weather. I mean, it's otherwise optimal foraging conditions. I need to remember to use the compost as well. Just while we're passing, let's dump this wood. And then we can make some more charcoal. Let's dump the sand here for the moment. Where have you gone? In fact, let's just put some stuff away because we're carrying an awful lot and we're still only 2 strength. Spade, stone chisel, hammer. We might as well put the fishing rod away for the moment, although we do need to get back to that pretty damn soon. Get ourselves a nice little seed collection. Keep the radish and the tomato on us because we want to we'll use that to bowl, make ourselves a nice tasty salad. Oh, before we do anything else, let's put these herbs on the rack. Oh, we can plant some more flax as well. Awesome. Right, we need to do farming today as well. We are absolutely swamped. What was that? Basil? Rosemary. Seeds. Teacup. Very English. We don't actually use teacups in England. I think that might be a bit of a misconception. We use mugs like the rest of the world. Teacups just don't hold enough. I mean, you should see my mug for my coffee is 750 milliliters. So yeah, it's a big boy. I love this track. Right, so now we have a mortar and pestle. We'll put that... yeah, we'll put that in here. Pretty sure we can't use it for anything at the moment. Maybe pick up garlic. Yeah, we need to remember to pick up wild garlic and then we can make some disinfectant. But that's about the only thing I would really want it for that I can think of. We might maybe pick up some comfrey in case we break a leg or something. But I mean, we don't want that. You really need to make sure that you don't break a leg, because it's absolutely painful. And I don't mean in like the actual painful sense. I mean, it takes months in game for an actual break, and even a fracture can take like a couple of months. It's horrible. Make sure you don't ever break anything in this game. So these people that drive around bombing around the car, good luck to you, because if you crash and you get a fracture or a break, yeah, misery, absolute misery. Right. Yes, what am I standing at the furnace for when we don't have a crucible? What we need to do is make some more bowls. Where's pottery? Pottery is at 29 of 75. Let's see how much XP we get from... Oh, we don't need to fire them. In fact, do we get any XP? Ah, we don't want to use the lighter. I think we should just sculpt the balls and then throw them away. Yeah, that way we save the lighters, because that's a concern for me. I have no other way of firing the furnace, etc. until we kill more zombies and get lighters from them. Yeah, so another 2. One more. Right, we'll just pop these down here, because they are pretty pointless, to be honest. I'm probably going to end up just throwing them in the bin. I can't see a reason to have other balls at the moment. Now we need to make a crucible. I need to be careful here, because there's a small crucible and there's a... What am I getting mixed up? Okay, let's grab a log. And then let's fire it in the kiln. Perfect. Okay. Now we can get to... Let's just turn that off because it's a bit messy. So we're going to be careful here. If you look, that's trying to turn that into an iron chunk. So what we want to do is select on the broken pipe. Make sure that we don't okay, we should have half a dozen iron chunks now. Yes. Let's pop these down here, right next to the forge. Let's drop the crucible. And to bring... Actually, I don't even know... Well, we know we want to build nails, but I don't think we've got the skill for it. No, blacksmithing 1. So I guess the question is, what can we make, or what can we do at level 0? Forge bar. Right, okay. I think I see what we need to do now. Let's bring a hammer out here as well. Might as well bring the ball peen hammer. At least it'll look thematically appropriate. Whoops. We'll forge a block. Oh, that's the thing, isn't it? Because in order to cut them back down, we need a saw. Oh wait, no we don't. We can just cut the bar. But what we need to do is, what I'm trying to figure out here is how do I grind, how do I do this cyclically? I want to be able to turn chunks into a bar and then turn the bar back into chunks. Have we read the blacksmithing book as well? Don't think we have, you know. Nah, we haven't. So this is going to be really painful because we have. Let's just double check we don't have the book, but I'm pretty sure I would have read it by now. Without having the book, this is going to be quite the grind. Now we've got blacksmithing 3 and 4. These are all red, so we need to just take these magazines. I'm going to double check what they actually allow me to do. Specifically in terms of blacksmithing. They forge 10 nails. Forge the heading tool. That's something we need to make. Drill, draw plate, heading tool, wrench. Right, we can take all of these. Because once a magazine is red, it is useless. And then it's just fuel for the fire. I could keep them, but I'm not gonna. Got distracted there. What was I doing? Don't want to waste my resources. If I take a long time on this, I apologize. I'm not being deliberately. I'm not being boring on purpose. I'm trying to remember how to effectively create like a circle of blacksmithing. Did I pick up the... I thought I picked up the hammer. Oh, I did. Oh, so that's the reason for the copper. You just turn it straight into copper sheets. At the moment, I can't see a reason not to do that. You know what? I should have built these indoors. It would have been safer. How are we on? Yeah, so we need more charcoal. And then we're going to need to start cutting down more trees. But we got the stone axe now, the big one. So yeah, that's a good sign. option to turn the scrap directly into something. That. How's all blacksmithing doing? Right, okay, we have to stop there because these iron bar quarters aren't giving us any XP. Right, okay. Let's see, we're gonna need to forge something like spoons. Or a simple blade. Huh. Okay, let's try forging the iron band and then seeing if we can smelt it back down again. This should give XP. It does. Okay, good. That's actually more than I had expected. That's 3. Now what I want to know is... I don't understand that. It's saying smelt an iron chunk into an iron chunk. That doesn't give XP, does it? 3.25. No. I don't understand that. As far as I'm concerned, that's just wasted charcoal. I don't know why you would do that. I'm guessing that must be a bug. Right, before I do anything else, I want to get the... I want to get the rest of the flax in. Oh, I didn't realise I had 2 fishing rods. I thought I only had the 1. I know 1 broke. Well, we're not going to be going hungry. Are these... Oh, they're just... harvested. Okay. How many seeds do we have? 8. Okay, that's fine. Right, good. Make sure it's watered. And then we can put them to bed. Right, tomorrow you have to put the smithing to one side. I need to start kind of working towards getting the weight back up because it's down to 72. Not a big deal, but don't want to let it slip any further. You know what? Most of this can just go on the composter. So let's just do that. Oh, which reminds me, we need to be composting the plants as well. Man, I love Project Zombo when you feel like you're busy and you've got a million things to do. Let's make a salad. So happy that we fixed the horizon pane. There we go. Wow, I think that's the longest I've seen him sleep. He slept for 8 hours there. Never seen him sleep for 8 hours before. Like tell you what we'll do. God damn you. Oh man, stop doing that. Oh, okay, now you're just making fun of me. I want something to put the tools, the blacksmith and stuff in. You know what, I don't think I mind if we lose you, so... Put you here. No, we'll put you over here. Probably a bad time to go fishing, so we set an alarm for the other one. That should be 3 o'clock. And you're the one that should be, let me see, 6 till 9, so 5 o'clock. Okay, so at 5 o'clock we'll go fishing. Also, all of this can go directly into the composter. So that was why it was grown. Although we can use it to make a quick salad. My brain's just gone dead. Oh. Must remember to harvest the hives. Stick that on the drying rack as well. But only if I've got enough time. Oh, oh, so clever, so witty. Right, put the trap up. Where did I put the trap? I would have put it in here. Right? No, I remember now, I left it out there. Well, we watered the plants with the bucket and it started raining, which is exactly what Project Zomboid likes to do. As soon as it sees you pick up a bucket, or rather as soon as it sees you put down the bucket after you've watered the plants, you can absolutely guarantee it'll start raining. Right, where did I leave the... Just turn foraging on because I can't see it. There it is. Because I would love to be farming me some rabbits, and by farming I mean we catch them alive, we stick them in a little pen, and then we let them breed. Unfortunately, I only have one trap, and I can't make any others. Wait, one? What the hell? How can I don't understand. Why can I now make that trap? I didn't have the recipe before. I don't understand. How is that possible? What? I couldn't make that before. Oh, of course. I do have the recipe. I just don't have the soul. Right, okay, that's what it is, okay. I thought like the game was broken there. I'm not glad that I can't make it because I want desperately to make snare traps. The reason I want them is because they don't take nails. I can just use planks which I can carve down from large branches. And I can use twine, which is pretty plentiful now. I'm guessing my pigs are inside. Oh, one of them is. The other one must be round here. I've lost a pig. Oh, there it is. Hiding in the bushes. Call him Sam Fisher. Oh, I'll just leave them for now. Tell you what I would also like to do is just tidy this place up, because it's an absolute, well, it's not a pigsty, it's a chicken sty, but it is messy and it looks horrible. In fact, let's just do this methodically. Start down here. Not to mention that this is really good compost. But so many feathers. I wish there was something else that you could use the feathers for. The only thing I know off the top of my head is you can use them to make pillows, which we don't need, and you can use them to make teddy bears, which, yeah, obviously we don't need. I also need to remember to give this guy a haircut as well, because he's a bit of a hippie at the moment. We need to tidy up the pigsty as well, but I honestly can't be bothered with that. Let's pick up the fishing rods. Right, so this thing is nearly out of water. We're gonna have to start boiling water soon, which is sad times. But we've got like 3-4 cooking pots. I think we've got 4. Don't know where the other one is. Pretty sure we've got 4. Right, let's start walking up to the river to do some fishing. I'd like to make the stone mill at some point, but until we get a saw to build the other things we need before it, like the scutching board and the heckle comb for the flax, there's not really much point. Oh, let's forage for insects. Right, okay, so that's a iron cone, which means that we're coming round to autumn, which makes sense, it is September. That's a little bit concerning actually, because we don't have... Oh wait, no, I was going to say we don't have to close, but I just remembered we've got the padded pants, so when it does come around to the colder weather, we can just put them on. At the moment we have pants, but they've got more holes in them than a Marvel movie. Ooh, kitchen knife. Nice, we can smelt that down. So any metal we find is good. Any metal at all is good. We can smelt it down, and once we get blacksmithing to level 1, which might take a little while, I'm not gonna lie, we can start making our own nails. So it's really good that nails is level 1 in blacksmithing, because that's really good, because it's such a useful thing. Starting to see the world. See this farm, this is all farmland, and we're starting to see the trees growing in. Right, that should be enough insects. So let's change this to trash. Cross our fingers, hope we find a saw blade. So I think it's one of a few things we can grab. We need like a saw, a wood saw, a hacksaw, just like oh god, I can't remember what it's called now. It's like it's like a set, like a chisel saw set, something like that. I can't remember its exact name right now, but we can that works as well. Are you kidding me? We've literally just made a ball, and now we're gonna forage a ball. Are you winding me up, game? Are you actually taking the piss? I'm not even gonna pick it up. That's how offended I am. I've waited, like, how long are we in? We're in nearly 2 months in, and I've been foraging constantly for the last 2 months. And now the game, after I've built a kiln, and after I've gone through the hassle of building a pottery bench, which took me 2 months. Oh my god, game. Do you think you're funny? Huh? Do you think you're having a little chuckle? I am not an amused boy. Jesus H. This game is such an ass. Remind me to enable the blacksmithing mod. I absolutely need to enable the blacksmithing mod. I'm gonna do it after this. Oh, this looks like it might be a big fish. Good daddy. Yeah, fairly big. Shall I fillet it? Yeah, we best fillet it, and then that way we... Where are you? And then we can use the fish to bait the rod. Oh, this is a big boy. This is a big lad, this one. Don't break my rod. Don't break my rod. Big walleye. 135, that's what I'm talking about. Meat's back on the menu, boys! Another big fish. Love it. Okay, we're starting to catch the big fish now. We ain't getting away. Get in my belly. Get in my belly. Another big fish. You know what? I think that might be enough to get us moving. But I'm going to be a greedy boy. We've got another hour. Let's see if we can get another big boy. This looks like another sizable one. You can tell by the way he stands, like his body posture. You can see that he's having a bit of a fight. Oh, okay, maybe not that big. Small striped bass. 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 No, Scott, it's not a bass. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, that's definitely going to push us into positive weight. I mean, or what I mean is, it's going to make our weight start going back up. So let's get them cooked. Let me see. If we're going to start consistently catch big fish, it means that making the weight go up is... it's not a pain in the backside. Like when you first start fishing, you only catch small fish and then you have to spend most of the day fishing and it's really annoying. So once you get to about level 3, level 4 with this mod I've got installed, oh nice, that'll help with the gardening. So once you start catching big fish consistently, it just means like one day a week you go up to the river, you catch like enough fish to make your weight start going back up, and then for the next couple of days you don't have to worry about it. Oh, you know what I need to do? Let's just turn chat on, just on the off chance that somebody actually has a question, which I hope they do, but nobody ever speaks. It makes me sad. I would think that I was scary or something. Maybe you can't understand my accent. Would it help if I spoke in a... I say, old chap, speaking a very posh English accent, maybe you can understand me, what? Oh wait, come on. I'm not even gonna get like a laugh, or a smile, an emoji, anything, please. Pop you in here. Let's fillet the butcher the frigs. And let's light the fire. Said let's light the fire. Drop you down, drop you down. How much fuel is left in that fire? Let's burn some. I would like if there was a better way. Or easier way to kind of. Oh, nice. Let's put the broccoli away and don't really want it. Crap. Yeah, let's put it in the fridge for the moment. Drop the dice. Right, let's see what sort of delicious meal that we can make. Where's my bowl gone? Oh, there. Where's weight? Still going down. Sleep. You need to remember to stick the knife outside. I'm gonna stick those. Right, we need to just tidy up our bag because we've got a lot of stuff that we don't need in there. We'll stick the small fish in the composter because there's not really much value in them. And if we eat them, it's just going to make us unhappy, and we don't need to do that now. I have to pop you. In fact, you know what? Might use them to boil water as well, you know. Let's pop the hemp down. Let's put the knife outside. Good. Okay, the weight's going back up. So we don't need to do any fishing at the moment. In fact, let's drop the spare rod. We can keep the... dump the eggs in the composter as well. In fact, anything that is going to rot, we might as well just stick it straight in the composter. Swore I had more than 3 cooking pots. Oh, we do. Yeah, we do have 4. Okay, that's fine. So there's a little thing. It's a bit of an exploit because you shouldn't really be able to do it, but you can actually use the paint buckets to boil water. Oh, do you know what just occurred to me? Maybe the paint buckets, because I just assumed that the paint buckets were made out of plastic, which they would be, wouldn't they? But I think as far as the game's concerned, the paint buckets are made out of metal. Oh, wait, no, a lot of paint buckets are made out of metal, aren't they? Huh. Okay, do you know what? I'm just going to work on the basis that the paint buckets are made out of metal, since the game lets me do it. Which means that we now have 6. Oh, here's a question. How big are they? So the water pot encumbrance is 2.5. In fact, you know what? We can probably do this better if we pick one up. Put it in the stove. Yeah, okay, so we're going to be able to get multiple water pots on the stove at the same time. That's fine, that's great. It just makes boiling water so much more convenient. Might as well just leave them outside collecting rainwater. The one thing I do love about this base is when it comes to boiling, doing things like boiling water, you've got this little pond here, and if you've got a water source like this, it never dries up. So effectively, if you can boil the water, and again, as I say, you only need a paint bucket or a bucket or a cooking pot and a stove, and you can make stoves now. You can make fire pits, or you can use a barbecue. Then you can boil water. So it just means that you've got water for forever. Let's check the trap. Oh, let's forage. Oh, that's very whimsical. A locket with a photo of an old man. That's adorable. That plucks at my heartstrings. Oh, do you know what we should have brought? We should have brought some broccoli. Let's assume that the trap has something. Or let's put it another way. Let's assume that the trap needs more bait. Actually, do you know what? Let's not just eat the fillet. Let's use the bowl, and it'll make it go further. Oh, that reminds me, we need to read the cooking book. Note to self, read the cooking book. Because we have cooking 3. Also, oh, here's another thought as well. Since we can make nails, I was concerned about wasting nails on traps because the traps break, and that bothers me. But once we get blacksmithing to level 1, we can make our own nails. Please tell me that's a hose. It's a donut, isn't it? It's a bagel. I thought that was a hose there for a second. Oh god, I nearly got very excited. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I was concerned about building traps that would use nails because traps break, and then that means the nails are wasted, which makes me very unhappy. But if we can get blacksmithing to level 1, then we can just make our own nails. Oh, right, okay, do you know what I need to do here? I need to... There's a mod called Auto Cook, which is really good. But what it automatically does is add vegetables, and I don't want to do that. So what you can do... Oh wow, I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah, you can tell it to prioritize weight gain or weight loss. You can tell it you want to eat vegetables or you want to eat fatty foods. And since our goal is primarily going to be putting weight on most of the time, that's what we're going to do. For us, losing weight is easy because we're a forager. We just pick up vegetables and eat them. That's the easiest thing in the world. Harder thing for us is putting weight on, or at least at the moment it is. Let's take the cooking book upstairs. In fact, you know what? I think the cooking book might already be upstairs. I know what we can do. Let's move some of this. We chopped down a couple of trees. Let's move it over to the wood burning pit, ready for to make charcoal. Let's see what it does this time. It still puts cabbage in. It shouldn't be. Stop doing that. Let's try taking that off. And see what it does. Yeah, it's still putting the cabbage in. So I think the mod's a little bit broken. The way we fix that is just get rid of the cabbage. Just don't have it in our inventory. But we've got the stone axe now, the heavy one. I can't even remember what you call it. But there's when you get to level 5 napping, you can make the heavy axe, and it's kind of the equivalent of a wood axe. It's really good for cutting down trees. Let's drop this doggy bean down. Anything else I can offload? No, I'm fine. You know, my inventory's a little bit cluttered. I might start using the fanny pack. Did I keep it? Yeah, I did. We can put you in there, you in there, you. No, I can't. So yeah, I like to use the fanny pack to declutter your inventory. Just makes it a little bit tidier. It makes it a little bit easier to find things. Just grab it in a hurry. Notice that the big trees leave a tree stump. So I'm guessing once you cut down those big trees, they're not going to grow back. Which I think is interesting. Because you're effectively ruining yourself for more wood, if that makes sense. How's our weight? The great thing is if you've got a bowl and you do this, you can actually, with a little bit of persistence, get this up to 2 arrows. It's lush. Do love me 2 arrows. So by 2 arrows I mean the chevrons here. That means your weight's going up slowly. 2 arrows. Well, I'm sure you can figure it out. Just make sure cooking 2 is upstairs. Cooking 3 I should say. It is. We can take cooking 2 downstairs since we don't need that. Trapping 2. If we can catch 1 animal in the trap. You know what, maybe we should just make some bloody traps. I'm gonna make 1 more trap. Just the 1. To hell with the expense. How many nails was it? 5 nails. Oh, what am I talking about? I need a saw for that as well. Maybe make some stick traps though. How many do I need to make a wooden rod? Is it a plank or can I use a branch? I can use a branch. Okay, so stick traps. Nah, You see the stick traps, it's going to help me level trapping, but it's rabbits that I want. I thought I would be able to make them, but I was wrong. Let's leave the planks here. So what I might make today, I might make the, what do you call it, the stone mill. Yeah. Yeah, I think I will, you know. And I think I'll build it here. I'm trying to think which part. Yeah, we'll do this in here because I remember it takes quite a long time to do. And that's not something I want to do outdoors. I really should have done that for the blacksmithing as well. I should have put the forge inside and the furnace. That was an oversight. I made a mistake there. But push come to shove, we can always remake them. They're not a huge amount of materials. Right. We need two. Yeah, we need two large stones first of all, so let's just go get them. It offers. Okay, good. We got them already. And then we need the rod and we need the trowel. I think we have everything else. It wants cement. But I don't know where I put that. Oh, there it is. Right, to grab the hammer from the... We need to grab the chisel. Okay, sort by wheel. We need a surface. the easiest way to do that. Right, let me just remind myself. Large handle and a wooden rod. Drop the cement and the trowel. Why are you encumbered? Oh. Have we eaten all the fish? We have. Right, definitely be a large branch here. Stone mill. Yeah, it was large handle, wooden rod. Large handle, carve, wooden rod. And then the trowel, which should be in here. Okay, I think we have everything we need. Splendid. So, if you're wondering why I'm building that, there's a little known detail not many players explore, because most people kind of, when you play on like the pretty much default settings, if you don't reduce the loot, you pretty much have what you need to survive for a long time. But if you grow flax, you can process the flax seeds down into a paste. So for me, flax is one of the favourite things in the game, because you can take the flax seed and you can turn it into vegetable oil, which is like something that will fatten your character up. So you don't need animals, you don't even need fish, but you can use the fibre from the flax to make twine. You can make the fibre from the flax to weave it into thread, so it can actually help you with tailoring as well. So I think flax, weight for weight, might be one of the best things in the game. And that is what we need to grind the seeds. Actually, I just thought of something else I can do as well. I can make the hand press. So I'm going to do that too. You know what, we'll keep that on us, because I don't think we need the chisel for the time being though. We need to drop that table. No point carrying that around. Yes, so if we go to favorites, unfavorite that because we've built it. As you can see, we need carpentry to build them, and we need a saw to build the loom. That's for fishing. I'm gonna leave that for the day. I think our fishing's fine. We need a saw to build the scutching board. So there is things that we need the saw that are like are gonna gate us, but the hand press we don't. So if we, how many branches are here? 2. So we need 2 more branches. There's and then if we grab 4 nails, should be able to build it, unless I'm totally missing something. Nope. Oh, we're mooring now, boys. If I can just find a saw, man, this is going to be such a good save. I am so pumped. This requires a celebratory drink of coffee. Bisto. Oh, I tell you something else we should do as well is make. Oh, we need cheesecloth as well. Forgot about that. How do we make cheesecloth? We need a loom, I think. Here's a cool thing. Sometimes you can loot buildings. Like if you check sheds and stuff, there'll be looms or spinning wheels. There's various things for like late game crafting, like dotted around the world. Like I've found like spinning wheels and stuff like that. I've seen looms. I've seen hand presses. So I know there's advanced forges. There's one at the McCoy logging the McCoy estate. Stuff like that. So you can get them without having to make them, which is pretty exciting for us. Okay. So we want to be able to press oil. I think I want to change that as well. I think I need... Oh wait, no, it's not that. Well, one thing we do, we just place... Yeah, we want to kind of get rid of those other stone blocks, but we want to leave a stone block here because it's part of the process of using the hand press. We go to crafting and go oil press. Oh, we can't make one because we need a saw. I did favourite it, so I am ahead of the game. So we're kind of gated there as well. We've been kind of cock blocked. Man, we've got so much done though. So we can unfavourite you. We need the heckle comb, we need the saw. Gutching board, we need the saw. Simple furnace. We already have that, don't we? No, we don't. So we can make that. Oh, do you know what we should do? Let's pop them down. Pop this in the bin. Let's get the hammer and the chisel, and then let's turn the rest of those stones into blocks. Right, we still have the hammer. We have the... Oh wait, we know we don't need the table for that. Oh, nope. Tell a lie, we do need the table for that. How many blocks is that? 30? So we need 10 more blocks. Was 10, wasn't it? Make the simple furnace. Yeah, 40 in total. We bump this. Actually, we'll bump it here. And I just need to remember where there was another 10 stones. I've got loads of stones though, because in order to grind to masonry 1, I had to go find large stones and then break them up with them all. So there's bloody loads of them over here. Guessing 1 or 2? Yeah, 100. Come back and get the rest of them some other time. They're not going anywhere. I don't think anybody's going to steal them. Why does that only show... Oh, of course, yeah. Because I haven't actually turned them into blocks yet. Right, we've run out of daylight. So, let's put these next to the table. And then we'll have to do them in the morning. There's the 40 blocks. What do we need for the simple furnace? A bucket of clay and the mason's trowel. Oh, but it says mason's trowel. Important tip. Ignore that. You can use you can carve a wooden trowel and it does exactly the same job. So if you ever see a mason trowel, the only value it has really is to be smelted down. You've got the carving skill to carve a wooden trowel, it really doesn't matter. Make a fire pit as well. I'd like to build one of them, but not now. I don't know if I want to put that there, it looks rubbish. Maybe we could put it there. Yeah, I might put it there. For some reason it doesn't let me. I think it's because of the way the blocks are. I want it, the reason I'm being awkward is because I want it to be where this all this metalwork and stuff is. I think there. Yeah. That looks nicer. And then I can just stand in the middle and I can use any of these furnaces. What we can do is make some charcoal. Pop that down here. That bucket's empty now. Just leave that here. Right, let's see if there's anything else left that we can build that we don't need a saw for. So as you can see, I've done a lot of prep. Like everything was there ready to be built. I just needed masonry 2 and I needed, well really everything was being held back by napping 5. And then once I got napping 5 I could build them all. And now that I've got napping 5 I could do masonry. Once I got masonry 1 I could grind it easily to masonry 2. That let me build the wheels, which let me build the pottery wheel, it let me build the stone mill, and it lets me build something else and I can't remember what it's called. It might be the cairn. But that's what we've got left to build really. That's the only things that I'm really bothered about. They're the tough ones because I don't have the carpentry skill. But if I can get, well I really want that because that's what lets you build the thread from the flax. But these are the other ones. If I can't do thread yet, I'll be able to cope with that. I know that that's the time. Then I need to kind of go looking for a saw and the carpentry book. But for the moment, let's go check the trap. Cabbages are stale already. Man, honestly, cabbages are so limp. They just don't even try. Tidy up this farm at some point as well. How's weight doing? Going up. But not 2 arrows. Right, please have a rabbit. Nice big juicy adult rabbit that I can use to breed. Disappoint me, Mr. Trap. So level 3 running? Yep. We're a fast boy now. We will go trapping tonight. Fishing, I should say. And this is probably the sort of time where I should start thinking about doing the exercise. Why can't I remove that bush? I can't move the bush with the stone knife. Annoying. Right, I'm gonna read the cooking book and I need to have a think about what to do next. But I've been putting off, if we're gonna start catching big fish, then it means leveling fitness becomes more sensible, and having a strength. Oh, strength is nearly 3 now, that's good. But we need strength to about 5, 6 ideally, and fitness around the same. And then I can start being a little bit more confident with combat. We're kind of held back by the fact that we can't really make any decent weapons. We could go down the axe route, but I think I'm going to just stick with short blunt and medium handles, which is, I'm not going to lie, pretty shit, but it's either that or we use axes. I don't know, maybe I should go down the axe route. They are much better weapons, but they're also a lot more of a pain to make. Right, I'm just going to quickly pop to the loo. I'm going to leave him to read the book. I'll be back in just a sec. I'm not going to be long. Oh, okay. I think we need to start on fitness. I think it needs to be done. Let's leave the book. For the moment. Let's put it over here. Yeah, because they're the books that we want to read. Now there's an interesting process if you're a massive nerd like me, where your favourite clothes that you don't want to drop, and then when you want to exercise, you just highlight all your clothes like that. Strip off because you don't want to overheat. Bring up your exercise. And just rinse and repeat. So what we're looking for, if you can see the regularity bar, we want that to be full up. When that fills up, the characters, the amount of pain that they get from the exercise is greatly reduced. And then when you want to get motoring again, oh god damn it. Right, let's try that a third time. Pop our clothes back on, nice and convenient. Oh, another good tip. Try and, if you're fishing or trapping, try and do that at the same time as you're doing your exercise. There's a little known detail in the game where if you eat protein rich food as you're exercising, you get a boost towards your strength gains, which I think is a wonderful little detail, because that's exactly how it works in real life. If you eat protein rich food, then your body has more materials with which to repair your muscles. Do we have insects? Yeah, we have 3. I like picking up herbs now. I never used to like picking up herbs without refrigeration because they would just spoil so quickly. But if you build a small plant drying rack, they're actually really good because you can just dry them out and they keep pretty much forever. Oh, an umbrella! No way. What kind of condition is it in? Pretty good, actually. I will keep that on me, and the reason that I will want to do that is when you forage in the rain, you get a malus to your foraging, but if you got the umbrella up, that malus is reduced. Honestly, dear, shut your noise hole. Remind me to install the blacksmithing mod. Hopefully we can get something a little bit more sizable. These fish we're finding are not especially impressive. Yeah, these are crap. Come on, give me a big fish. I want a big daddy fish. I also should be maybe casting the rod a little bit further out. That might be a mistake on my part. Yeah, let's do that. I fillet you. Oh, another little tip, don't run along the riverbank because it scares the fish. So if you know how to use the walk to, you can just use that to kind of speed up your how quickly you move along the riverbank. Sorry, I couldn't find the words there. Okay, we'll give this one more go, but it's been a particularly poor haul of fish, I'm not gonna lie. It's getting a bit dark. That's some crap fish. Is that a scrutching board? Or it's a notched plank? A notched plank? What's a notched plank do again? What's that used for? Unless that's... no, that is, it's like a drilled plank, isn't it? That's weird, I don't think I've ever even seen that before. And weight's still going up, good. Oh yeah, let's cook this fish. Yeah, let's just eat them manually. Got a ton of dried herbs, which is really nice. So when we do come to make our salads, for example, it adds, well, I'll show you, it'll be easier. If I say auto cook salad now, adds the fish, add the cabbage, add more cabbage, add sweet potato, add broccoli, add parsley, cilantro, chives. It's just basically made like a gourmet meal, which is particularly useful for keeping the happiness, stopping them. If you've got a character who's miserable because he's eaten, well, whatever, or if he's just miserable because he, well, for any one of a number of reasons, that's one of the ways that you can just get rid of it. Oh my goodness, would you please catch something? Maybe it's just not far enough away. Did I use... Oh wait, no, we can use the broccoli. Right, let's drop the stone hammer and the chisel for the moment, since we're not really going to be using that. Yes, let's install that mod. Let's see if it opens any of the doors for us. In the meantime, let's drop that down. I'll show you what I mean by the mod. I don't know exactly what it does, but it should open the option to smelt more things. Oh, let's update the book list as well. So, you make crucible, yeah. So we've made a bowl and we've made a crucible, so we can take them off. And next, I'd like to level electrical. Oh wait, we got the mod already enabled. I didn't realise. Adds recipes and functionality to many steel and iron items found in the game to make blacksmithing a smoother experience. Also fixes some code and related to blacksmithing. Okay, so next is maybe electrical, although I'm not sure how I'm gonna level that unless I go find some zombies to kill. But before I do that, yeah, what we'll do is we'll continue focusing on fishing and fitness and strength. Once they're up to about at least 4 each, then I can go back down to the houses over here. So we made a base out of that. I mean, by which I mean we know we can sleep upstairs. But we haven't cleared the electrical from them, and it's a little bit busy down there, but it's not crazy. But we've done all of these and stripped the. Although we haven't stripped the electrical from them. You know what? Yeah, we should go do that. We should go get electrical 3. What's our electrical skill? Yeah, let's go do that today. Because the houses have already been cleared, so we shouldn't really need to do very much fighting. But we'll walk there, just in case there is. Oh, let me check my map. Yeah, we'll need to cut straight across. Strength is nearly 3. Fitness is still sat at 1. Pick up a branch just as a backup weapon. Oh, that's something else I want to check as well. If we forage a large branch, I want to see whether we can use it one-handed. Oh, let's change the focus back to trash. Fingers crossed that we... Oh, we should have brought an axe. Maybe we should go back. Maybe next time. I remember there's a shed that we haven't been in. Damn, we should have thought of that now. There's nothing in that farm, but there is a butcher's hook, but we're not really near to doing all of that yet. We've got the pigs, but it's not really the pigs that we're going to be butchering, it's going to be their offspring. There's going to be anything electrical in here. I'm not even going to go through them because I know there's nothing electrical. Let's just double check this door just in case. Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's see, where's our electrical? 200 of 300, so we're 2/3. Those extractor hoods are quite good. Quickly check the map. There's a couple of cars along here. We can take the radios out, disassemble them. We'll go on, then we'll keep the electrical stuff. I think there was, yeah, there's another 2 cars along here. Where does that put us? Pretty close actually. We only need another less than 50. What was that, 43? And also the batteries that we're getting, because we found the magazine that lets us make an improvised lighter. Oh, actually that reminds me. Duct tape, okay. And adhesive tape. So yeah, we can make improvised lighters, which wouldn't be a big deal, but we can use them in blacksmithing. So it's electrical wire and adhesive. That's the... Oh wow, we're really close to electrical. Right, where was the nearest house? Yep, along here. Once we got electrical 3, we know that if we find a generator, we can get it powered on whenever we want. Well, assuming we can get it to the gas station, of course. It would be another huge step in this character's quality of life. I wanted to do something there. I don't remember what it was. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Just for some reason I felt like I took a wrong turn there. So these houses will absolutely give us the last few steps of our electrical. Let's just check in here. Not for loot. I know I've been through here. It was just in case I've left anything electrical. Just double check there's no zombies in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there isn't. This TV might be it. Oh, there's a radio in there as well, so... Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's electrical wire, we want that. Right. Let's get our little list updated. Because we've just leveled electrical 3. Let me think. I would say just let's get back home, go back to fishing and fitness training. Huh. I'm not going to go back through them. I know I've been through that. Oh, garbage bag is actually quite good. If we can get tailoring to level 1, which we can by making bandanas. We can grind tailoring to level 1 that way, and then we can make a garbage bag poncho, which looks absolute dog shit. Not gonna lie, it looks awful. But in terms of usefulness, it's got to be right up there, because it almost completely prevents any sort of rain. So if you get caught out in a thunderstorm, it's incredibly useful. I might do that actually. I might grind Taylor into one. Just trying to remember what the recipe is. What's bandana? Favorite that. Rags, twine. Rags. Means we're gonna need to kill some zombies. We also want to find out how much XP making one makes, and then I'll know how many rags I'm gonna need, and then I can just go get the exact number that I need. What was that? Whoa. Smithing magazine? Oh. Oh, we've already read it. Shame. That is a big shame. I nearly ignored it actually. There's some zombies here. If I can find a branch, I could maybe kill it. Two birds with one stone and just get the rags while I'm here. Time's at 5 o'clock. Come on, where's the bloody branches? They're all over the place, and then as soon as you actually want to look for one, nowhere to be seen. Come on, game. Right, there's one. Oh, can I carve you? No, it's not really worth it. So, how many is that? $31. I think that's enough to be going on with. It might even be enough to give us the level. We'll see. I think I only... Actually, we might be able to work this out. I think I only made one. And it gave me 2.6 XP. Sorry chaps, not today. See ya. 2.6. God, I am rubbish at maths. 75 divided by 2.6, and I don't know what that is. And what do we need to make it again? Oh, twine. And it says forge needle, but we can actually use an owl. Well, owl? Awl? I think it's just an awl, isn't it? AWL. Let me see. 2 months now. Right, let's clean these rags. And then tomorrow morning we can see what leveling is tailoring. Is that all the twine we have? That surprises me. Okay, we're gonna have to make some more twine. Before we go to bed, let's dump some stuff down. That'll do. Probably need to make more twine tomorrow. Yeah, so we're going to need quite a few. So, what did we manage? We managed to get halfway there. Make some more twine.